Hello, fellow streamers. Took me a while to set up everything back again, so 10 o'clock became 10:25. But yes, we're live, and this is our first streaming for 10 for the year 2026. I can't believe it already changed. So here we are. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Hello, everyone. You know, it's already the 14th of January. But for sure, I can say that a lot of us have just returned from vacations, me as well. And this time, gonna start our first streaming with Mecharashi, which I really and I have a new, better reason why I should play this. We're entering the epoch of ascension, as you can see, where we will have a collaboration with Neon Genesis Evangelion. Do I need to say anything about this? For anyone born before 2000s, Evangelion is something that kind of marked our puberty as it gave us all this mixed information and feelings. So we had to understand and go over them. For the newer generations who had the more censored version of what exactly the anime was about, well, guys, you're missing the real feeling, the one we had about, it's not going to be spoilers, but let's say the scene with Koji. Um, it's not something that you can say, okay, in one version is alive, but in the original version, actually dies, and the way he dies. So without further ado, let's enter the game. You can already see they have Asuka here. So I brought with me my own EVA-02. This is a plastic model, something like the Gunpla from Gundam, where you have to fix it one by one, piece by piece. So this guy, Evangelion number 2. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have the mechas. We'll have the coloring and we'll have the pilots. So we're going to have Asuka. We're gonna have uh where is it? There's a Rei Nami. Rei, and at some point we'll be given Shinji. So I remember it was somewhere around here. Shinji, where is it? So without further ado, let's enter the game because we need to start farming. We need to start farming to have enough gems. So when they hit, which is actually in a few days, hours, we are ready to pull for them until we get all of them. So as usual, I always have my favorite portrayal of the NVIDIA version of my Mac. As of now, we have 2,598 gems. And for the recruitment pilots, we have 16 tickets. So I have purposely not pulled for anything here, neither the shipping nor the recruiting, because I'm not sure will they have some specific units that can be drawn on that day. It'll have the Evangelion feeling, and I already have most of these, so okay. So what we'll be doing today, besides, securing with the quick dispatch missions, this is something that's kind of repetitive, which is okay because it's not much, and there goes like all kind of dialogues with it, which makes it a bit interesting. And it's also a good way of collecting some good resources. Not the very important ones, but still it is something. Mhm. In the future, perhaps they can include something like a photo send. It's a button and everyone is being sent. But even if they don't do it, still it's okay. It doesn't feel very redundant. Now, basically, regarding the information we have about this new collab, uh, it's a big deal. We're talking about Evangelion. The thing with collabs is it comes out once for almost every game. I've seen Evangelion kind of everything. At some point, everyone has, even Goddess of Victory Nikki, we had an Evangelion collab. So it came out once and that's it. You get it. If you lose it, game over. We will be having live weapons with this perfect match from Last World. Talk about how the EVA pilots are emotionally driven. We can actually make sense in Mecharashi. It's seriously very fun service kind of way of inputting them. Fun for fans. Hold up, something's wrong with my ST. Well, yeah, you brought Obsidian here, you're coming with us. My ST sucks and units fried. Two more steps and scrap. Ground check his ST if he's messing with that. Strip that machine for pop. Yikes. Nobody taught you never look back during a getaway. Mm. So Obsidian Strike Team Kaiden, we got our work cut out for us. Looks like our old buddies decided to drop by. Perfect timing for its move. Yes. So who should we pull first? This is very important. Who's who works with more limited resources? For example, who has more options to fit the steel troopers we have? Which ones can be used directly off the hook? Which ones need to be invested in? So if we go over them one by one, first one we have Asuka Langley Sorry. We're talking about aggression, we're talking about dominance. She's a loud, confident, and hyper aggressive kind of character. So her pilot of the EVA 2 and her ST will be designed for direct combat. So expect something in melee, high DPS, burst focused. Um, Definitely will have a strong synergy with the REV-02, the very ST, with the colors of this guy. So I would say that Asuka is kind of like a pilot for players who want to play safe, that are all out, high risk, high reward. And so Asuka, I would say, is exactly your pick if you want to do something more aggressive. Now I will be working prevent from approaching Winston. So Winston must stay alive and have all these guys to help me with. I guess I'll use this one here. Now, with Rei and Nami, we're talking about control and stability. She'll be more calm, more emotional, more distant, maybe playing a sniper kind of ST. And her endurance probably should be kind of like a um, medium sniper, whereas Asta probably would be something like a medium character type. Rei might also be a defensive character, as we know her from the anime. There was a part where she had to play her defense mechanisms to save and secure that Shinji stays alive. Okay, I seem to receive an hold for damage here. And I think I need to speed up the speed a bit. Number 3. So, yes, it's a bit better. Okay. Now, we're also going to be having Shinji Kai. So this is also something we can really consider because we're going to be receiving him for free. Shinji, well, he's very emotional, very hesitant. I guess he will be like very reserved until he starts getting berserk, at which point he is out of control. So maybe a adaptable kind of character, and he is the strongest, most valuable character in all series, since he's the one that plays the pivotal role of changing the world. The entire world clings on his decisions. That's how strong Shinji is. So, if we want to recap, Asuka will be our aggressive DPS character. To be best for speed clears, burst damage, but I'm wondering if they're gonna make her something like a glass cannon. Glass cannon. If you choose Rei, expect something more defensive and more balanced with the control part. This will be for probably longer uh, missions, something with hard content and that requires stability and survivability. And last but not least, Shinji will be an adaptive, growing personality in his ST as well. He'll be free to play and is expected to have a long-term value. Generally, collab units, there's a reason why they make them very important is so people can actually draw for them. And since you're going to draw for them anyway, might as well make them strong and worth your while. So yes, full for everything, even just for collection reasons, they are absolutely worth it. Ooh, so I'm not supposed to arrive. Um, okay. Ouch. Mm, I see. So I just need to keep them out of Winston's part. So if they're there pulling me around, I guess even if I just pull up around him, they're going to enter the point anyway. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so we're going to be restarting this mission. Anyway, the collab is not bound until a few hours. So let's enjoy some non-narrative gameplay. Now we definitely need something stronger in the attacks. So probably something like this. We're gonna put Rosa instead of this one. Okay. Now regarding the healing, um, let's start again. We just need to make sure that no one enters these red piles around Winston. And the mission will be this. Oh, someone coming down from there from behind. So absolutely make sure that we have enough firepower to keep them away. Okay, one. This synergy is very important because this way we can do maximum attack damage and still keep him away from Winston. I'm wondering, these guys cannot reach us. So maybe this guys. So for example, if I can, okay, let's start with this one. I'll try and destroy at least one of the heads. Good. Now we'll try and keep them busy. Okay. You attack the legs, so he cannot really move around a lot. Then maybe hold them here. I think I should keep this guy checked so that I can quickly destroy him. And then this one should take out this guy. So there's no one in range, just in case. Let's see how it plays out. Can't believe the game I just found out just a few months ago already is gonna be this popular. And we'll have a Evangelion collab. That's more than I could dream for. Let's really enjoy this game. Please, one more retaliation. Okay, it's okay. Ooh, nice. Definitely make sure to get this guy down. One more. Get this one. I'm afraid they might pull me, so I would probably need to do something like this. But if they pull me, I'm gonna just stand here. So I'm gonna go here. No, this guy has no legs, so it shouldn't be a problem. But this guy, on the other hand, this guy might be a problem. And now I need to make sure I heal, repair this mech. So let's see how it turned out. I think this guy, precision shooting. As long as I keep them occupied. Yes, that's what I wanted. Good. Now, if I can destroy this one, yes, I can. That will give me enough boost to walk around and around here. But definitely will need a lot of healing. Repairing. I consider the STs alive for that reason. So how about I push these? Oh, send this one here. Yes, I'll just have them decommission. And then, no, it doesn't occupy all. But if I can get one of these out of the way, this one. Okay, it's really good. Um, should I? Let's get this one down. He's the closest one. And how about this one? Let's start with him. One more. Perfect. And now, let's make sure this guy doesn't move. Excellent. One more. Beautiful. I don't like this. My healer is quite full. But at least no one is going to be bothering Winston throughout this mission. Probably we might even get the bad guys done. Or I should hide behind. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So, let him get rid of him. No, I'll try and not use this guy. I'll have this guy. I'll have Rosa obliterate this Obsidian Executor so that Gamuse can 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 venture forward. Now I do need to heal her. Catherine. Catherine against Catherine. This Catherine is not as strong as it looks like, but I don't know if I want to get into this parade. Let me see. 4 and D can go. We can try and get this one decommissioned. One more? Perfect. It's like you don't want to allow any point. Oh, yeah, I should get that one as well. One more. Big, thank goodness for food. Beautiful. Oh, no, he's fixed, which means he can move as well. Perfect. Perfect. I like this uh, development because now we go back to both hands. Okay, so everyone who tries to attack us is a game over guy. I will have to send Pucci down. Hopefully it can make it. You see, we have the treasure truck there, golden truck. So now you start. I mean, you definitely can make some serious damage here. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, Catherine, I think your days are really. Please, one more. Yes. You will know that the minute you have the enemy pushed back like that, you have a huge deliverance. Now let's send them back a bit. NVIDIA sponsored attack. Now I'll have to use my ability to launch myself forward. And hopefully Rosa should get in time in the battle before everyone is done. But already her missing is music to my ears. This mission is going to be very easy from now on. Yes. Um, by the time Winston you arrive, it's going to be so much fun. I need one more turn, so I must not really droid everyone yet. I can zoom in as well. Okay, so one more. Oh, one more. That's enough, because we still need to get that box. No, I'm going to keep it alive on purpose. Let's see. Should survive for another round. Okay, my turn. This is what I wanted. Supply. Great. There's nothing else I need to do. There are no achievements. So all I need to do right now is make sure the fake Catherine bites the dust. So goodbye, fake Catherine. That was a beautifully executed battle. Reporting hello. We're nonsense. Ooh, far down. I'm very curious how the next mission will play out. What's your game, Lucy? I thought you were handling Lear. Why is the NDF crawling everywhere? Who are you to question me, Catherine? What mess did you start? Where are you? Now, those unknown STs, they could be DL infiltrators. If civilian spots this, we're in for a world of trouble. Copy that, Captain. But they're not normal. Sure, we shouldn't call armored corps? Sounds like armored corps. I already contacted my father. Backups inbound. As for these guys, perfect. Blair hasn't abandoned me. Arrest those fugitives. I need my lab. Wait, stop. Why the cuffs? Don't you know who I am? I'll take care of this. You follow those STs. Yes, sir. Sharp moves, Blucher. After we lost contact, I thought you'd vanish. Level with me, Raven. Where's Arnold? Why the radio silence? My team nearly died out here. Think the council is all powerful? Wake up. It's worse than what you know, Kaiden knew. The military blocked the GSA's investigation using emergency protocols. Mr. Arnold's hiding in the mountains to dodge the NDF. Oh, so you're running this whole cloak and dagger? So, solo. You. One more word and I'll deliver you straight to my father. Really? Love to tell Blair how his precious son's been helping me here, leaking into to his enemies. You really are a ruthless kind of human. I can see now why Arnold chose you, and why my father wanted you dead. I'm glad you understand. So is the way, young Raven. Let's see what Arnold's been working on. Hmm, might admit that it sounds better when I narrate it than I expected. So, generally, this is the preview, so I'm not gonna keep um, streaming too long. It's already been how many minutes? I think one mission. I don't want to make it too long. We are 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Um, I will definitely prepare for the collab. I'm looking forward to this collab. This collab is something unexpectedly wanted. So, yes. For now, I'd like to say good night. Welcome to 2026, and thank you for enjoying one more stream. Nicholas or Lumion Cervoser with my pal EVA-02 over and out.